ready to go live on my YouTube. Sorry, y'all. I can't give all my talents to Instagram because Instagram be on some BS. And they be trying to flag me. Y'all know once I start talking, y'all know. So go over to my YouTube. I can see y'all chats over there. It's the Vegan Foodie. Click the link in my bio. And I will see y'all over there on my I see y'all over there on my YouTube. Okay? So go over to my YouTube. I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna get started momentarily. Let me take a bathroom break, and I will be right back in 3 minutes. Okay. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Y'all been telling me for a minute to actually go live on YouTube as opposed to Instagram. And now I see why. Because they've been censoring your girl like crazy. They have been censoring me like freaking crazy on TikTok, on Instagram Live. I'm just like, come on, can I live? Can I have conversations with my people without me being censored? Can I? Can I have conversations with my people without being censored? Anyway, y'all, listen. Welcome to my live stream. If this is your first time checking out my live stream, look, if you're going to be offended, this ain't where you want to be. This ain't where we at, bruh. But anyway, welcome to my live stream, y'all. I'm very happy to have y'all here with me. We're going to be chopping it up, having a bunch of conversations every single day. I am dedicated to doing live streams with my people. Now, I'm not going to be doing them academic 7 hours. And I'm just like, instead of me sitting up just watching people, why don't I join a party? You get what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all, listen. My live streams will be every single day. I'm trying to get the timing together so that I'm doing the perfect time to stream live so that I will be able to be on here and really like being at the right time for my people with the time frames or whatever. I know right now I think it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I should have been streaming at 12 o'clock at night, which was my goal. East Coast 12 o'clock, but I was busy. I had to get up, get dressed, eat, do a bunch of shit, but I am here now, and I will make sure that I will adjust my timing to meet my demographic, to meet my following base. But anyway, if you are on Twitch, make sure y'all subscribe to my Twitch channel because I will be trading live every single day on my Twitch from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. So if y'all want to know about day trading and all that kind of stuff, make sure that y'all watch my Twitch. It's the same thing, the vegan foodie on everything. Make sure that y'all, if you are on Instagram, you click the link in the bio. I have everything in the bio there. But yeah, so I'm really adamant about having these conversations with my people. I feel like these conversations need to be had. Like I was telling y'all yesterday, there is nobody in my demographic that look like me, to talk like me, that, lashes, nails, weave, whatever, Botox, whatever, and still having these real life conversations with my people. Just because I twerk and, you know what I'm saying, wear lashes don't mean that I ain't conscious. Don't mean I don't know what the fuck going on. This is just how I like the way to look. I like for my look to look a certain way. But that don't mean that I'm not here to have conversations with my people. Make sure y'all hit me up in the chat. Give me a thumbs up to make sure y'all can hear me. Show me some love in the chat. Make sure y'all subscribe to my Instagram, to my YouTube, to my TikTok, to my Twitch. Make sure y'all turn on the bell notifications on my live so that y'all know what's up. But anyway, listen, today we're going to be talking about foods that are toxic to our children. I did my daily rant today and I talked about, how there's a bunch of foods that, basically we've been feeding our children these processed foods, and they say that the devil attacks the children. Well, yeah, that's because we get them early with these sexual trauma issues. We get them early with this toxic foods. We get them early with all that. You get what I'm saying? So let's test some widgets here. I need y'all to be subscribing. Okay, it ain't gonna do it when I'm on live. Okay. Well, I'm new here, y'all. So excuse me if y'all, you know what I'm saying, see me fiddling around a little bit. But let's get into some of the toxic foods that we need to be really paying attention to, and we need to stop feeding our children. And I'm gonna just hold on. Let's start with the foods that's banned in other countries. U.S. foods banned in other countries that we need to stop be feeding our children. Okay, so hold on. Let me go ahead and turn this on. Okay, window capture. Okay. Now, I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me make it bigger. Can I do it while I'm on stream? Okay, well, I'll figure out the technicals later. But this is a list of the foods that are banned in other countries, right? You got salmon, Mountain Dew, coffee mate creamer, Swiss rolls, Skittles. Now Skittles, because we talking about the foods that we feed our children that are toxic. How many of y'all know of people that give their kids like Halloween? What's one of the foods? What's one of the treats and candies that's given to the kids? Skittles, stovetop stuffing. Now I come from a place where we don't really make stovetop stuffing. We make dressing, but you know, chicken. It's chlorinated chicken, pork, Ritz crackers. Now, Ritz crackers was one that kind of caught me off guard because we are really raised to think that if you sick, if you throwing up, you eat Ritz crackers, right? But Ritz crackers is one of the foods that's banned in other countries. Chocolate milk. Once again, we talking about foods that we give our children. Y'all know those maraschino cherries that come in liquor, and I used to love them cherries when I used to be going out in Detroit, going to the club getting drinks. Well, apparently that is banned in other countries. Wheat thins. Now, how crazy is that? Wheat thins is banned in other countries. Now, the drumstick frozen desserts. Y'all know the little drumstick ice creams that we be giving our children? Was banned in other countries. Fruit Loops, which is cereal. Several breakfast cereals, right? Now, Frosted Flakes, Honey Bunches of Oats, Rice Krispies are all foods that are banned in other countries, but we give it to our children. Pop Tarts. Arby's baked goods, chewing gum, and Gatorade. Now, if that don't make you think like let's for real realize that this is stuff that we give our children. Like just off the bat, Mountain Dew, Swiss rolls, Skittles, Ritz crackers, chocolate milk, drumstick, frozen desserts, Fruit Loops, Wheat Thins, cereals, Pop Tarts, chewing gum, Gatorade. These are foods that we've been giving our children, and it's banned in other countries. So if these foods are banned in other countries, if these U.S. foods are banned in other countries, but these are prominent foods that we give our children on a daily basis, what are we doing to their system? What are we doing to their system? Now let's look up. Let's say U.S. Children food banned in other countries. So it's pretty much the same. They got milk on here, Twinkies, y'all, and I ain't seen Twinkies since I left America. Milk, like come on, milk. Let's go to this website. Okay, so I got Mountain Dew. Y'all see it? Now Mountain Dew is banned in Japan and the European Union. Skittles. Now, Skittles are banned because of the red 40. And we're going to get into the red 40 a little bit later. But Skittles are banned in Austria and Norway. They banned the dyes altogether. Kellogg's Frosting Flakes. And I remember growing up thinking that Frosting Flakes was the best cereal. That was actually my favorite cereal growing up. Gatorade. I never was really into Gatorade. But Gatorade is banned because it has dyes as yellow 5 and yellow 6. And it's banned in Norway and Austria. Wheat thins, I always thought wheat thins was nasty, so I never really got into that. But wheat thins are banned in UK, Japan, some European countries. And Ritz crackers is banned in Iceland, Denmark, Switzerland, Hungary, Austria, and Norway. Coffee mate. Now I never was a coffee drinker or whatever. But Coffee Mate, for those of you that love coffee, Coffee Mate is banned in Denmark, Switzerland, Hungary, Austria, and Norway. Pop Tarts, which I know I was giving my son Pop Tarts. I know I was eating Pop Tarts. Well, Pop Tarts has the yellow 5, yellow 6, and red 40 dyes, which is banned. We don't do stovetop stuffing, so we're gonna skip past that. But for those who do stovetop stuffing, because Thanksgiving is coming, just know that it's banned in UK, Japan, and European countries, and it contains preservatives BHA and BHT. So now these right here, this little Swiss Davy Rolls, bruh, I used to love these. Matter of fact, my grandma used to love these, and God rest her soul. But my grandma died of diabetes. She had colon cancer, high blood pressure, and she used to love her Little Debbie sweet rolls. Pillsbury biscuits. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this one kind of hurt me because when I used to make my jackfruit and dumplings, I would use Pillsbury biscuits. Well, apparently Pillsbury biscuits are banned in other countries, and because of the hydrated soybean, right? So it's banned in Switzerland, Austria, Hungary, Iceland, Norway, and Denmark. And is the Pillsbury pie dough is banned in UK, Japan, and parts of Europe because of the BHA and BHT, and their crescent rolls contain the yellow 5 and red 40 dye, making them illegal in Norway and Austria. So I mean, y'all see it, like y'all see what it is. We can't act like we don't know what it is. You get what I'm saying? We can't act like we don't know what it is. When we do the research, we got to do better. And think about it. If these are foods that are banned in other countries, but these are foods that we are feeding our children, what are we doing to our children? So let's look into what happens. Like, why is red 40? Because red 40 is one of them things that's banned in a lot of countries. So let's look at the effects of red 40 dye. Okay, so red 40 side effects: hyperactivity, including ADHD, behavioral changes such as irritability and depression, allergic reaction, hives and asthma, sneezing, watery eyes, skin irritation, and migraines. So you know how they had this influx of kids that had ADHD around a certain time? Well, it could be because they were really being poisoned by this food dye. Like, have we ever put the connection in there? It also it includes a subtle and low grade inflammatory response, especially for the colon and the rectum. Now, this is in the foods that we eating, and it say it right here. It say what it's doing. But this is the foods that we give it to our children that has red 40 dye. Now, I was not familiar with yellow 5 because I was really big on the red 40, but let's look at yellow 5. Let's see what yellow 5 does, because I'm going to educate myself today while we on here. Okay, so yellow 5, large amounts of yellow 5 may be associated with the increased risk of allergic reaction, neurotoxicity, hyperactivity in children, cancer, and hormonal or reproductive issues. Now, this scary. This is some scary shit. This is scary. Some artificial dyes such as red 40 and yellow 5 are commonly used in the U.S. but restricted or banned in the UK. Y'all see this? Screenshot this so y'all could give it to y'all friends, and give it to y'all cousins, and give it to y'all neighbors, and give it to y'all brothers and sisters. Hell, give it to your baby daddy. Next time he want to go buy the kids some toxic foods, be like, nah, dude, this got yellow 5 in it. And see, I'm getting ready to become a grandmama, so I'm really big on what's going to be going into my grandson's body. But y'all see this shit? Do you see this? Now, what's the other dye? Let's see. Because I want to look up the other one too to see what it says. Okay, so we got, okay, so let's look up BHA and BHT. BHA, BHT side effects. Okay, so food preservatives and additives like BHA and BHT are safe to consume in specific dose recommended by the FDA. If it's okay, so it can cause allergic reactions in the skin. So BHP is bad for your skin. But see, they got this kind of banned. They kind of got this kind of restricted, huh? Because the first little thing say it's okay by the FDA. So BHA and BHT must really be that whoa, because you can't even really find nothing on there. But you know, Japan is one of the okay. So BHA and BHT have known to impair blood clotting when consumed in high quantities and promote tumor growth. The UK does not allow BHA in infant food. Japan and parts of the European Union have banned both the BHA and BHT. Wow. So let's look up the other dye, because there was another one. Banned in UK. Okay, let's see. We got red dye 40, yellow dye 5 and 6, blue dye. Let's look at blue dye. Blue dye 1. Blue dye 1 side effects include skin rashes, hives, or nasal congestion. Okay. And this said it's found in baked goods, ice creams, canned peas, jellies, candies, beverages, dessert powders, condiments, other foods, mouthwashes, and medicine. It's presently banned in Austria, Belgium, Denmark, France, Germany, Greece, Italy, Norway, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. Now, and people always ask me, well, if you don't live in America, why you care about what's going on in America? Well, this is stuff I didn't find out till I left America, and I'm very glad that I left because I wouldn't have been aware of this. Now, classic Oreos, however, do not actually contain any of the other additives being considered for restrictions, including B1. So we safe with Oreos, y'all. Which Oreos are vegan. Many marshmallows can contain blue dye to make them appear whiter. So marshmallows. So I mean, when y'all looking at them labels, you got to really look at them labels. It's now we know when we look at them labels what exactly we need to be looking for. Red 40, yellow 5 and 6, blue dye 1, BHA, BHT, and what's the other one? It's the green one. Now let's look up the green. Green 1 side effects. Okay, so this one, symptoms include skin rashes, itching, swelling of the lips, face, tongue, difficulty breathing, and dizziness. Let me see. See? Okay, so this is Center of Science. Okay, so this is the Center of Science. So let's look at food dyes and a rainbow of risks. Okay. Let me see what they got over here. This is some shit I done looked up, y'all. The FDA gonna be like, they like, there she go. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Bluetooth cannot be considered safe. Citrus red, green 3, significant increases in bladder and testy tumors. Oh, orange bee, only used in sausage casing, but has not been used in many years. Okay, red 40, the most widely used dye, may accelerate the appearance of immune system tumors in mice. They tested it on mice. The dye causes hypersensitivity reactions in small number of consumers and might trigger hyperactivity in children. Considering the safety questions and non-essential, red 40 should be excluded from foods unless and until new tests clearly demonstrate its safety. God. Yellow 6 cause adrenal tumors in animals. Do y'all see this shit? Do y'all see this though? Like, do y'all see this? Let me see if I can post this link in the chat so y'all can see it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. I just posted it in the chat so y'all can see it for yourself. There y'all go. Let me ping it. There y'all go. Y'all can see it for yourself. Y'all see what it is? And this is stuff that's being fed to our children. This is stuff that's like, it's crazy. This is crazy shit to me. This is crazy to me that these chemicals are in the foods and this is what's fed to our children, and the benefits, or should I say the side effects, because it ain't no benefit, whatever. But it's like, okay, you want to feed your child the Skittles, but not knowing that Skittles have red dye and red dye causes tumors. You want to feed your child, drumstick frozen ice cream, not knowing what it's doing. You want to feed your child these cereals, but not knowing what it's doing to our children. And then you talk about, you need to sit down. You need to be good at school. You need to shut up. You being this, you being that. And now you taking your kid to the doctor. Now they doctor telling you your child got ADHD. So now you go from, feeding your child this food that causes them to have these problems. Then you take them to the doctor, and then the doctor gives them medicine to deal with those problems, but instead of dealing with the source. Like the doctor doesn't say, okay, we'll remove all these things from your diet. The doctor says, oh, your child has this, well, let's give them more medicine. So now their body is already filled with these chemicals, and then the doctor comes in and give them drugs to coat the chemicals, to coat the symptom, but don't deal with the root cause. So now you got this compound thing going on in these little baby bodies that is attacking their organs. You got the food stuff attacking the organs, and then you got the drugs that the doctor gave you attack the organs. And then now here they are, they growing up with the body full of chemicals, and they can't think right, and they reproductive systems is being attacked, and it's just this ongoing cycle of fucking up our children. Y'all see it for yourself. And I understand a lot of people don't want me to talk about this. They want me to be fluff and talk about vegan food and stuff like that, but this is me talking about vegan food. This is me being the vegan foodie. This is who I really am. But and I had to figure out a way to actually have these conversations with y'all, and I've been pondering it for years, y'all. I've been pondering, like, how can I really really address my audience with the stuff that's important to me? How can I bring this about? You know what I'm saying? And it just so happened that I just prayed, and I just sat in prayer and meditation, and it just came to me like, just do life. Like, you gonna have to do it. You gonna have to. Because y'all might not listen to Ben Carson, or y'all might not listen to Yada Awakening, or y'all might not listen to Candace, or y'all might not listen to them because of how they look, or because they gender, or because what society tells y'all. But y'all fuck with me because y'all know I'm gonna keep it straight up. I'm gonna keep it, straight up with no trace of raw, with no Vaseline. But I feel like it's time for me to address these certain things as candid and as clear as I possibly can. And I'm thankful that I even have stuff like YouTube where I can have these conversations, and also where I can share the screen so y'all can see it for yourself. So I'm not just rambling on and I'm not showing y'all actual facts. Here now, I actually put it in the chat so y'all can actually see it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been pondering on how can I really convey the message that I want to convey with my audience, because I am the vegan foodie, but I'm the vegan foodie not because, I don't want to eat meat, but because I knew what was going on with the food industry. I am an expat. I'm not an expat because it's like, oh, I hate America. No, I hate some of the ideologies and the conversations that the people have, and the majority of the people are in 3D. But at the same token, God wanted me to go abroad to see what was happening abroad, and when I came abroad, it's like my eyes got even wider to see what was going on in my country. Now I understand what's going on in my country a lot better because I'm looking at it from a bird's eye view you know so I'm just here to just really like that shit, and I'm appalled because just like how y'all might have just found out, I knew about some of that stuff, but I just found out about the actual side effects while sitting here with y'all. I didn't know frosting flakes. You know how many boxes of frosting flakes I bought for me and my son? You know how many Pop Tarts I done bought for me and my son? You know how many bags of Skittles I done ate? Seriously. You know how many Pillsbury Doughboy biscuits I done made for my son? And I'm feeding him this bullshit and not even knowing what it's doing to him? And then telling him, oh, you need to concentrate in class. How? He's being fed chemicals. How can he concentrate? How can he be a grade A student if his body is filled with chemicals? And then the school turn around and give them a shitty ass lunch too, and make it even worse. Like I'm thoroughly appalled. This is, oh God. Let me see foods. Let's see what's banned in the U.S. Okay, so what's banned in the U.S.? Horse meat. Aki. I don't know what this is. Foie gras. Sassafras. Bushmeat. Kinder Surprise. Raw milk. Japanese puffer fish. Black pudding. Queen conch. Flaming hot Cheetos. That's the only thing that's on here. Flaming hot Cheetos that I recognize. Bird's nest soup. Some kind of plums. Shark fins, redfish, swine, tonka beans. This all some bull. I ain't see nan chemical, nan dye on here. Y'all banning bush meat, horse meat. Like, this ain't no real, this raw milk. Like, who about to drink raw milk anyway? Let's see. Why is blood pudding illegal in the U.S.? UK favorite is sheep's lungs. This ingredient makes it illegal to import into the U.S. So you can't import it. Let's see. Is kangaroo legal to eat in the USA? Let's say, okay, so kangaroo meat is sold in the U.S. for human and non-human consumption. Okay, so the California legislature just passed a school meal rule that could really leave a mark. State lawmakers on Thursday voted to prohibit California schools from serving food additives used in flaming hot Cheetos, Twinkies, and other fluorescent snacks. So California is the only place in America that banned flaming hot Cheetos. But other than that, okay, so let's see. Okay, so okay, foods banned in the U.S. Cheetos, some type of cheese. What's this? Silver sprinkles are banned. Foie grass, a luxury food ban in California. Okay, so foie grass is controversial due to the controversial method of force feeding ducks and geese, which causes their livers to grow much larger than normal and can lead to a painful disease. Okay, so this is a certain way that they make duck meat. Swine, of course, who want to eat a damn swine? Come on now, they so pretty. Saffron oil. Okay, the oil has deemed a potential carcinogen and has been banned. Okay, so junk food. There's no shortage of junk food in America. California, Massachusetts, New York, and New Jersey have banned junk food and sodas from schools in an effort to promote better health among students. Canada has a similar ban that has reportedly helped lower the body mass index of students who attend school where the ban is in place. So California is the only one with some sense. America, Queen Conch. I never really add conch, so you know. Sea turtles. Who the hell want to eat a sea turtle? What's the Holy Grail of French cheese? Okay, so this is the tasty cheese is only made once a year between August 15th and March 15th. It is made with unpasteurized milk. As a result, it can't be sold. Okay, so it's made from raw milk. So that's why. Bushmeat, which bushmeat can be anything. The term bushmeat refers to various African wildlife, some of which are on the endangered species list and are killed and consumed in Africa. Importing the meat to the U.S. and most other countries is illegal because of the protected status of the species and the health risks associated with eating the meat. Lazy cakes. In 2011, lazy cakes, a brownie with 8 milligrams of melatonin, faced serious scrutiny from the FDA after some children were hospitalized after eating the brownies. The state of Arkansas moved to ban the snack. Meanwhile, the FDA warned the companies that melatonin is not an approved food additive. Lazy Cake argued that their brownies were actually dietary supplements, not food, and they changed their name to Lazy Larry. Who the hell want to eat a brownie with melatonin in there? Horse meat. Horse meat isn't technically illegal in America, but it's certainly taboo. The United States exports horse meat to other countries where eating horses is a custom. However, the government has made it hard to consume horse meat in other states due to Congress' ban on the Department of Agriculture funding horse meat inspections. Meat that hasn't been inspected is illegal to serve, distribute, or sell, and making the consumption of horses all that impossible. I would never want to eat no damn horse. I'm just saying. I see raw. I don't even do milk, so raw milk just seems like I don't get it. Um, let's say redfish. In the 1980s, redfish experienced a boom in popularity that led to becoming a favorite across the country. However, there simply wasn't enough of the redfish to meet the demand of the people, which led to redfish landing on the endangered species list. As a result, the fish is now banned in every state except Mississippi, where they can be caught for personal use. Okay, so black pudding, the sheep lungs is just that's just weird to me. Okay, so these plums, unlike some of the other foods on the list, there are no health risks associated with eating these plums. They simply fallen victim to import laws. So they're grown in France, but they're considered a protected origin food, and so they don't have. They're banned in the U.S. because of some legalities with it between them and France, and it probably is really healing. It probably got some real holistic effects or something. Bird's nest soup is a favorite dish in Asia, countries like China, but you won't find it on the menus in the U.S. Made from ah, it's made from the saliva. Mm, I can't even see that. Japanese butterfish, puffer fish. It says that the central nervous system toxins that are most deadly. Okay, so this fish um contains toxins in it, which it looks toxic. Aki. Now I love me some aki. Think twice before you bring aki fruit into the U.S. Aki fruit is a native in South Africa and a favorite in most Caribbean countries. However, it contains a toxin the FDA says that can be dangerous if too much is ingested. As a result, you can pop it in the supermarket. You can't pop into the supermarket and pick up the fruit from the produce section, but you can find it either canned or processed from companies that are on the FDA's green list and trusted growers. Do we trust the FDA, y'all? Do y'all trust the FDA? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? So, I put the list on there, y'all, so y'all can see it though. You know, it's up to y'all to do your own research. It's up to y'all to, you know, do your homework. Don't just believe me. Do your own homework. I put the link in the chat or whatever. So I'm gonna end the live stream now. I'll be back a little bit later. But this was pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so when I go live, y'all can see it. And yeah, y'all see what they doing to our kids. Y'all see what they doing.